He was out here warming up for about 10 minutes, but a big
8 on the floor.
Here's Butler, Wilt Chamberlain, and Kevin Durant.
Likes to limit his minutes, but that's what he gives you right.
He scored 20 points or more in 8 straight. The pass through the lane and into the hands of Clay. Catch and shoot for 3. Like we saw in November when he made his first.
The accuracy that's impressive.
Telling me it's just giving us hard, and it's nice to have somebody else care and figure things out here going forward, Dave.
People miss Davis when you're putting a team together in a high turnover team, a little erratic. I think he delivered on.
That was a question some had as Washington had me.
And yeah, he's so having that previous experience.
Raptors after the game as Irving misfired.
Told Steve Kerr as well, don't run anything for me. Part people may not see is how smart Iguodala.
Edwards can't number 2 all-time in threes, obviously behind.
Not all games count the same. But both know how to play off the ball on the
Butler on Washington. He hangs. And it Warrior points, 3-pointer no good. And Green. 3 no good. Court to Draymond. Green attacking. Foul. And Green, Denver, will face his former team.
Good shot. It never got off the ground. Prized on that.
Step off the bounce. Fires underneath. Might have been a trap. As in the last 5 games was against Dallas. 4 shooting so far. Pulls up. Struggling so far. 0 for 5 from this part of that trade for Luka Doncic.
What is it, 2020? Very, very good about it.
Well, there's no question. You mentioned the word stability
on the playoffs. And so for Steve Kerr and thing, and that's why the Warriors fell at the deadline.
A personal best of all of somebody give him some minutes as a big, so that
the center position, at least under some kids right. That's the question, because the best thing he does, but he's capable of guys back as soon as they can.
Butler's in 2022. Marshall
for 3. Job by
has gone to the line an average.
Let him do that. It's not what Butler does, but Butler's so
scanned to learn more. He'll pull up 4-3.
We did some games here earlier where he just didn't feel like making this offense, but
Pajemski to the basket.
Can really erase a lot of what
finds Butler down the middle of the paint
in a more confident way.
Dinwiddie got position to Butler. Now we still have 2 months left.
At the better record.
Here's Brown down the lane. Block. Brown got it back. Gets the 3 away in front of the Warrior.
Advantage inside the paint. And part of that hot start was Steph. This league is
a team. Like I said, we just said.
Motion. He made it to Iguodala too. As Edwards misses. Irving.
Don't make them like they used to. Point shot makes it such a different.
Got the defender off his feet. Pajemski left alone.
And Kyrie stepping in during
his shooting drills.
I was going to say hi, Dave.
Draymond Green. Warriors by 16. Thompson drive.
The line takes charge.
8 turnovers. The Warriors are 4-1 since they made. Finds post in the corner and the floor. Warriors have numbers. Sit down. Shovel the post. 10 post.
As far as what he's delivered.
Exum corner 3. Got it.
Long minutes in big games. He's got the big size. And with
the shot clock at 3. 15th game. He started 7 this year for Embiid bench last night. They lost a key game to
the East, and you got to play the games. And
Marshall into the paint. Edwards back after missing 7 in a row because of Sego and Danielle Scott today. Some of that out depending on the player.
It is tough. We keep mentioning it down.
Win streak in November, December. But the previous 2, he was lights out. Thompson and the Warriors, and one of the games will look into attack. Curry goes right at his chest.
He has played tremendous here.
Tough get to games. Did you ever go on the boat?
He took his boat over here.
Good look, Irving.
Care of the ball. Mavericks at least giving out.
Can't answer, but Looney
up make a push. Looney get
4 in 6 of his last 13 games. To Looney, got stripped. Moody clean. Christie.
And the good news is, again, I don't.
Well, Shams Charania was on the next couple weeks. Washington
obviously Rob is Kobe's agent, so
bench for Dallas. Marshall on the drive, puts
defense, but again, Neil Gafford or Derek Lively.
Draymond Green, 7 points, been beating the Knicks.
That's not what they do well.
What a drive by Butler, shaking.
Once he got by,
rhythm bounce, laid back to 20 from Dinwiddie. Butler drives, foul.
Again, he's doing it to get paid.
And he got it.
Pick the direction is it his words. We pick the
games above 500.
His game on the biggest stage and keeps moving, saying they're feeling this.
In the playoffs is 35.
Simply call him a winner.
With 10. Here last weekend, instead, Pajemski games back of avoiding that and getting in. There's Moody from the corner in the last meeting a week ago.
Dudley, just about the biggest message. really just Kyrie Irving. The last time these guys.
They have won 5. Derek Lively, Dwight Powell missing his 8th straight game with a hip injury. Curry driving on Thompson and puts it. Looking for Curry. Pajemski bump
him, but they're just don't have
the Steve Kerr to call an early timeout. But last night in the win over Denver, what a pass by the Warriors. Driving and
Pajemski, since he's been in the starting lineup, it's doing that, but it's a lot of
consecutive games, a rarity.
Look at that stat right there. Just
the third quarter from Green, but then on the follow through, caught.
Stay out of that play, and nobody wants to be in that play. Is also
a season long floater, 40% for 3 on the season in
himself, but saw Klay to get going himself, and now
with the foul is third. Thompson, he's 35 years old. It's significant.
The rehab alone, Dave, just the
Irving on the back cut, drives, floats it up, no. And you got one of the greatest 18 points so far. The City 45-10. Boy,
I was in studio for that. It took him a long time to say it.
It's approximate foul on Green.
Track the success rate, but good job there.
Again, will it be enough? Can they get stops?
And his body's just still competing. We saw it last year in their run to the finals.
For a guy like Max Christie.
And watch how he reacts, that you don't maybe
to the arena on Friday, second to only LeBron, saying leader of Dallas's team this year.
Best players being your best leaders.
Habits. Oh, wow. You have to step up, right? And you saw that with of that team. And that's not a knock on Lou. They want to go. They made that trade, Dave, because we're going for it now. And
after injury, this is the 5th straight game he's on the other side. Is this an opportunity to learn from this when it comes to him?
Because will he do with that? And I don't know, Luke. You couldn't find one that has LeBron James there. With LeBron does at 40 years old.
His 7th war. Curry 20 to Santos. The 3, the second 3.
Mavs just fighting to stay connected.
Not on the floor right now as
it's like a 5 p.m. go to bed. I mean,
tries past 2 guys, breaks in the Curry and still going. Looney, 38. And they're going to call an offensive foul.
Left hand.
Well, Curry, confident dudes in this league. And got here, Curry's numbers went. Butler on the floor.
You see. Probably a bad example. No reason to believe it isn't, but some of it is when you're off that emotional high, you get this Warriors team in this conference.
And get into the things and the Columbus Blue Jackets. Final minute and can't kiss it home at the pace. About a 4-second difference in. Tries to create series, the 5th leading scorer in the NBA.
Keep saying it. I mean, you talk about who's going to separate themselves. Okay.
First time Dave Pash, Golden State in front for the first time since 3 games above 500. Haven't been Moody and Post. Here's Pajemski and
the rest of the stretch until they get somebody back environment without any help from any big guy.
Out for the Mavericks, and they played by far his best game. 30.
Good chance they end up here. It's to go. Can you say who's going to Clippers and all these? It's not to say they couldn't get knocked out somewhere.
There's Prosper, 3-pointer. There's in 4th. Houston most of the season without Kawhi Leonard. Pajemski corner 3. Got it. Road trip. It's a stretch of 12 of 4. We'll see them again. Here's Brandon Williams.
It's about fitting him back in. Certainly able to make that stretch run tonight, and maybe uncomfortable in this game for sure.
Great. He had a great rookie year.
Been talking about he looks like a different player. He was missing bad.
114. Kevin Knox is on the floor, so Green
standing there all a little older.
And you have to make sure you get Prosper.
I think, and I don't know if this is the #1 seed year before in the first round deal done. But when he came, he asked Andre to come off the bench.
You use the word stability for a year. After a long stint,
his player, he could help you guard your player. And you try to convince him, just stop, figure out the money. Dave Pash, one of my coworkers.
Skills.
Well, I mean, he came back around. A lot of them certainly don't. When we would do walkthroughs, we need to guard one of the smartest guys, really.
Mavericks will fall to 30. And that's a foul.
That's 21 feet of human. This is Dallas giving their best shot, but factor that in. Now they're playing none.
15th straight game. They'll get to see what they look like because
talk about Boston doing it.
Yeah.
And so maybe the kid's onto something now.
A year ago.
Yeah, and Nico here. We'll see. You know, it's we'll see.
Santos hits a three.
Remembering that, and that's
Won this game. If there was a tie in a row, they're 5-1 since they're at 14 of his 18 points. At his best game as a Laker last night in the win over Denver. What a pass. An 8-0 run right now by the Warriors. 20-point lead, 3 minutes into the third quarter. Winning streaks. Washington knocked it away from Green, but then on the follow through, caught